Social media keeps us connected, but it can also keep us disconnected from living in real life.
Yeah, in the new book, Life Beyond Likes, the author Isa Watson aims to help people get over their addiction, develop healthy habits, and make real connections.
Yeah, and she is joining us now back to talk about her book and a little of everything. Nice to see you, Isa. Congratulations.
Thank you so much, Tamsin and Arity.
So I know the book was just released. What are you hoping readers learn from the book?
I'm hoping readers essentially reevaluate their relationship with social media and elevate the awareness that they have of how it makes them feel and how it actually shifts the decisions of their day-to-day lives. And then the second thing is actually, giving readers a framework to tap into their joy centers in real life. I think that we've conflated social media, which is a consumption platform, with it being connection, and we've kind of gotten lost in that. And so recentering our joy is a really big part of kind of living our life beyond the likes.
Okay, so speaking of kind of losing and getting lost on social media, do you think people are addicted to the like button?
I absolutely think people are addicted to the like button. And, quite frankly, social media and the algorithms, they knew what they were doing when they implemented the like button. Hey, Jennifer and 5 others like your photo. And then what people actually end up doing is they actually start posting things that get more likes, even if it's not true to what they want to post. And so we have an addiction to the like button, an unhealthy validation habit. And so I definitely think we have to move away from that.
And we see it younger and younger and younger too. That's what's really tough. What are some of the other bad habits people have when it comes to social media?
One bad habit is not having any boundaries around it, because it's so easy to kind of lay on our phone and just scroll in bed when we wake up, when we go to sleep. Talk about Dr. Brene Brown in the book and how she mentions we live in a life of scarcity, where the first thing we think about when we wake up is we didn't get enough sleep. The last thing we think about when our head hits the pillow is, man, I didn't get enough done today. So get off social media at the top and bottom of your day so that you can actually just kind of reground yourself in your life. And then, quite frankly, the excessive validation seeking the behavior that we've developed in social media. Like, we are obsessed with validation from strangers we'll never laugh in the same room with, instead of redirecting that energy to, nurturing the relationships in real life that bring us joy. And so I think the excessive validation seeking and the lack of boundaries are kind of what drive a lot of the loneliness and unhappiness that we feel as a result of our social media use.
Okay, so you say it's not all negative. People just need to strike a balance, a healthy balance in the world and real life. So on social media and in real life. So what are some ways that they can do that?
Yeah, so I think that first we have to evaluate our whole lives. Like, are we happy, and actually understanding how social media feeds into that. I tell people all the time, I'm a North Carolina girl and I love me a Krispy Kreme donut, right? But if I eat 4 of them, every single one tasted good. But 5 minutes after that, I'm not feeling so great, right? And so when you think about, how social media makes you feel, first understand, like, what are the insecurities that it's drawing out? How is it genuinely making you feel? And then make some shifts there. And the other thing I talk about in the book a lot is the power of friendship and connection. Again, a lot of people assume that their followers or the people that engage with them all the time are their friends, but friendship is an unconditional presence, unconditional support and trusting. It's a high effort, high reward type of thing. And it's not something that you're going to develop and get just because you're liking someone's content on social media.
So I want to ask you this, and I'm curious because I know you've talked to a lot of people about this. Do you think there's some people who just need to do a social media cleanse altogether and wipe it out, or do you think you've got to keep that balance? So, it's like a diet, right? It's like, I'm not going to eat that food at all. And then when you're done with that, being very strong, all of a sudden you go to it. Do you think you have to have the balance, or just cleanse it all together?
I do think, I recommend in the book actually doing a once a quarter cleanse, right? And that is, hey, what's my relationship with this? And then it's B, how does it make me feel? And then, quite frankly, a lot of people, they just follow all different sorts of accounts very passively. And I think that it's really important to make sure that the things that you're following are serving your soul. And then another thing I also mentioned is that deassociate your validation and how you feel about yourself with how many likes you get, right? I talk about in the book, when I started to post about all the facets of my life, like I'm a country girl too. I love to fish. People were like, oh, we skydiving, fishing, tech entrepreneur, MIT. We can't understand all of it, so we're just gonna like label you, you know, a great tech entrepreneur, and that's what we're gonna engage with. And so dissociate the likes from what you're posting, just so that you are focused on validating yourself first.
Yeah. Just be
Smart.
true to yourself.
Really smart.
All right. Well, Isa, thank you so much for joining us today, and congratulations and best of luck with the book.
Thank you for having me.
All right. For more information or to purchase Life Beyond Likes, follow Isa on Instagram at Isa D. Watson. You can also meet her at a book signing and discussion tomorrow night at 6:30 at the Brooklyn Heights Library.